Hey y'all, I'm back and I'm crafting again. So I want you to follow me along as I make this Halloween wreath. This was the one I made the other day. Unfortunately, my phone died, so I wasn't able to record it. But I did want to show you what it looked like. And I'm kind of doing the same style with this other one. I got this little cute house at the Dollar Tree and I wanted to attach it to this 18-inch wreath form, and I just gathered some colors, some orange, some yellow, some green. I had a little purple left over that I wanted to add in, and it's going to be mainly orange based, but I'm going to add these other colors in to kind of make it a little cute. You know, I got my pipe cleaners and I have this left over from the other one I made. I'm going to kind of like work that in there somehow. And you know, of course, I'm going to use these zip ties to attach the house to the wreath form, which kind of makes it a little bit more secure. A roller, scissors you need to measure and cut, and of course you need your coffee because you need caffeine just to do some crafting. I'm going to get started. I'm going to obviously cut the tag off and gather all my things together. I'm going to cut my decor mesh, and I like to measure it at 7 inches. You can do 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, however big you want, but I like to do 7. I feel like it makes it big enough and fills in the space I need. I always use like something to hold it down while I'm measuring. It just makes it easier. And then I like to gather everything together in a pile, so there's not a huge mess. I don't have a big workstation, so I do it in my dining room, and I just kind of want to make it a little bit easier and organized, and it makes it easy for me to gather everything together that I need. So here I am just cutting everything in each color. I will be using a lot more orange, and I'm going to be gathering my piles together, and just kind of just makes it easier for me so that I can separate everything and gather what I need when I need it. I think these colors go great with the house and the style that I'm going to use. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and gather my bundles together or that I can make my little bundles. And I'm going to do, in each bundle, I'm going to do 2 orange, a green, a yellow in one bundle, and then 2 orange, a yellow, and a purple in the other bundle, just because I don't have a lot of green and purple. And I'm just going to kind of tie them up together with the, pipe cleaners, and just kind of bundle them up. And I like to do this over and over again until I have what I need. It just makes it easier if you do one step at a time, so you're not just kind of like overwhelming yourself. There's different ways that you can do it. This is a thinner way. It does make it look pretty cool, but you have to use a lot more decor mesh, so I like to do it the thicker way. It just makes it to where it kind of fills in on the wreath form, and I don't have to use as much decor mesh because that can kind of get expensive. With these bigger wreath forms, you have to use about 8 decor mesh, and that kind of like adds up a little bit. If you do it the thinner way, you'll end up using a lot more, and I just didn't want to do that. So anyway, here I am gathering it together. This is my first bundle, and then you want to make sure that you tighten it up pretty securely so that you can put it on your wreath form. Just makes it a lot easier. And then I got these 2 colors. I'm just going to do this over and over again until I get all that I need for my wreath. And here I am just going to attach the house to my wreath form. I cut the tag off and it had a hole in it, so I'm just going to kind of like measure it to where I want it to be on the wreath form, and then I will attach it with a zip tie to the wreath form. I'm just going to kind of connect it together so that I can secure it and I don't have to worry about it moving. I'm only I'm gonna end up drilling holes in it just because, you know, obviously I need to attach the zip tie to it, and I'm just gonna kind of like measure it. I only ended up making 2 because I already had the top one from where the tag was. I didn't want to make too many holes because I didn't want it to be visible. So I'm just gonna kind of like drill carefully, make sure I don't drill into my table, and then I will attach the zip ties to the Wreath form and secure the house onto the middle. I'm gonna clean the dust off and then secure it in place. This is very important so that I can make sure it's secure and tight onto the form and I don't have to worry about it moving. Then I'm gonna gather my little bundles together and I'm gonna do every other one, and I'm going to attach them in place over and over again. And this is a little bit different for me because I'm not going all the way around. The house covered a lot of it, especially at the bottom, and there's no point in me kind of covering where the house was. So I just worked around the house, and I really didn't want to cover up the house a lot. I wanted it to kind of stick out. So I just worked around it slowly and attached it, and once I secure the bundles, I do go around the back of it and secure them all together so they won't move. But I leave it kind of open in the meantime so that I can move things around if I need to. Once I got all the bundles in place, I was able to kind of figure out what I wanted to do with the top of it. It was kind of open right there and I wasn't really sure at first. But I did decide to attach the sparkly floral thing that I got from Dollar Tree and a spider. On the previous clip, I was trimming around the middle so they could see the house a little bit more. And yeah, this is the finished product. I think it came out pretty cute. I was unsure at first because I didn't go all the way around the Wreath form, but I think it looks really adorable. Posting it on Facebook Marketplace if anyone wants to buy it.